I think there was a class last week where he was explaining workflows, process builder, and flow, and he used Pokemon. He used Pokemon evolutions to explain, okay, this is Charizard, this is Charmander, and then you go through it. Maybe some of the students in the class were, what's that? But for me, it was like, I know that. Yeah, I understand that. This makes sense. Where the day before, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so hard. How am I gonna understand this? He took it and made it easier and fun to understand. And that's just across the board, right? Like, it's not just Pokemon. He's done it with music or movies, all kinds of things. Genuinely, Dave is what makes everything so much better within learning Salesforce, within the academy, within GFC certified. Every time someone asks me, how is it that you've gotten so far with so much information in such a little time? That's my genuine answer. It's Dave. One instructor can change your life. That is totally him. So usually it's 2 classes a week. The first class is always the material, right? So it doesn't matter. It could be workflows, it can be config and setup, data, anything, right? He's just going through it. You get all this information, and so he'll put on music. He makes it fun. He starts dancing around right to the music as he's explaining stuff, and then you throw in real life scenarios. So that's day 1. You have a chance that's on a Tuesday. So between Tuesday and Thursday, you have a chance to either email him, talk to the other students, whatever. And he'll throw in, hey, we're going to have a project on this information. Just go over it. Just make sure you've read through it. If you didn't understand it, he makes the videos that he's already pre-recorded available so you can really go into depth on information. Next class comes, if we went through it all on the first day, it's a test your knowledge, right? Which is great because you sit here, it's like a game, you're on your phone, you got a cute little image with a name that isn't yours, right? He'll go through these questions based on the information, and you can see where you are with other people without it putting anyone on the spot, right? Like, it could be totally anonymous. You don't have to go in and put your name. You don't have to be like, I did this, or I answered this correctly, or whatever. So it can be anonymous. Projects are usually based on the information that we just went over, or like a combination of stuff, right? So I think our first big project was an asset data model. And honestly, throughout the entire course, you're learning all these different things that could go into this one specific project versus like we did a sales and marketing and then again, a service cloud-based project. So 2 different projects. Those were specific to like that 2 weeks of learning, but still encompass that one big project at the beginning, which is fantastic because you're learning the information. And these tests are like, if you've ever seen them on the actual trailhead, they're like super badges, which they don't give you anything else other than this is what you have to do within the playground. I've started with the associate course, moved into the admin. You have the coursework material he's going over on Tuesdays, learn your knowledge, any questions that you might have outside of that, projects. And then you have separate. You don't have to do them, study groups. They're just helpful. Again, Tammy's in the UK, Tanya's in Michigan, I'm in California. We're all working on the same thing. It makes it so much easier to be able to go through this together in a group, right? Than if you were going at it alone. If you don't understand something in Salesforce and you're doing this academy course with Dave, he is always available. LinkedIn, Facebook, I'm sure if it was possible, smoke signals, birds, like he is always available. So if it's, I don't understand something within Salesforce, I need help. He just genuinely cares about people. There is something for someone inside of Salesforce at every level. It doesn't have to, you don't have to just stop at admin. You don't have to just stop at associate. Sales, marketing. There is something for everyone within Salesforce. And I would say that if you're thinking about it, you should do it. And if you're thinking about it and you've gone the same route that I did all the other courses. I sat with all these other instructors. I watched all the videos. I did the trail mix and the Salesforce led trailhead classes. Again, Dave just makes it so much more fun. He is genuinely the instructor, and I've been fortunate to have, I can count them on one hand, instructors that care about the material and the people, that they will literally change your life.